Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to Soft Drink TV. This is a Madden 2004 perspective. If you ain't never played Madden 2004, my nigga. If you ain't never played Madden 2004, my nigga. And you ain't have Michael Vick. If you didn't call Michael Vick right away, or if you ain't picked the Atlanta Falcons right away, you were fucked. You were fucked. Okay? Michael Vick was unstoppable in this fucking game. There was nothing you could do. Except pass the sticks over. Or just pray that they slip up and you can get them. The best thing you could do was run a blitz. That was the best thing you could do at that time. You literally had to run a blitz. You literally had to run a blitz just to stop Michael Vick, bro. And even if you did run a blitz, fuck around and get a goddamn quick pass and shit, then the next thing you know, it's a goddamn touchdown or it's 20 yards up the field, and you mad as fuck. Like, bruh, I hated niggas that did that, bro. If you play with Michael Vick in this game and you was doing that bullshit, you an asshole, bro. Fuck you. But anyways, though, let's get right into this. And the soundtrack was fire on this bitch, too.
Madden NFL 2004. You know, the one with Michael Vick on the cover?
Yes.
I think it's safe to say that this is the most iconic Madden game ever made.
Yes.
When you think back to the glory days of sports video games, when competition was everywhere, Mike Vick running around the defense has to be one of the first things your mind pictures. Playing Madden 04 brings you back to a time when Madden games were well received by players and critics alike.
Yes.
Just look at that Metacritic score. Back in 2003, EA was fighting with 2K Football, NFL Game Day, NFL Fever, and NFL Blitz Pro to name most of the titles. In order to truly take the next step from the previous Madden games, Madden 04 added an all-new Owners Mode to franchise, which created the deepest franchise mode ever seen in an NFL video game. That's right, a game from 2003 had a much deeper franchise mode than Madden 21. Not only that, however, but the game featured the incredibly fun minicamp mode, create a team, create a stadium, create a play, the 2-minute drill game mode, situation and tournament modes, Madden cards, and a fun new tutorial mode called Madden 101. For its time, the gameplay was revolutionary, and while it wasn't exactly realistic, as you can see here, we had options back then if we wanted to play a true simulation NFL game. And most importantly, gameplay felt fun and fair. The introduction of the Playmaker control feature changed Madden games forever, and the overall package Madden 04 delivered could be considered the greatest ever in terms of a one-year improvement. While Madden 05 or the later PS2, Xbox, and GameCube versions of Madden 08 might be considered most people's favorite Madden titles, 04 is the title that cemented Madden into pop culture and really took the game's popularity to the next level. Most people who played Madden back then have a soft spot for the game today, and it features one of the most overpowered cover athletes in the history of sports games.
Facts.
Even if you're too young to have played Madden 04, you've probably heard all about it.
Niggas that used to do this, bro. Niggas that used to do this, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro. I just wanted to beat your motherfucking ass, bro. This shit right here is triggering me, bro. This shit is taking me back to a time when I almost took my controller and I almost chucked it at my best friend. I said, bro, you got one more fucking time, bro, and I will throw this fucking controller upside your fucking head, bro. I said, bro, I'm tired of you doing this shit, bro. I was ready to beat his motherfucking ass, bro. On sight, nigga. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro, I was about to whoop this nigga ass, bro. All this shit is making me mad. This shit is bringing back bad PSTD. Bad PSTD right now, bro.
Let's take a deeper look.
Oh my God, this shit used to piss me off.
In terms of gameplay innovation, Madden 04 introduced the Playmaker control feature, something most people simply refer to today as Playmaker. Before the snap, if you don't like the look the defense is showing you, you can simply flick the right analog stick to adjust the offensive play. This can change the direction of a running play or the route of the intended receiver. This was a game changer. If a linebacker was clearly blitzing towards the direction of your running play, you could quickly flick the right stick towards the opposite direction rather than having to audible to another play. The most fun part of the Playmaker feature is how you could utilize it after the ball is snapped. As a running back, you can use the stick to tell your blockers where to block as the play develops. And on passing plays, you could buy time with your quarterback and tell your receivers to change their route.
Yep.
When plays started to break down, this brought a more organic feel to the game, which made the football action feel closer to the real NFL than ever before. It was risky, as it took time and you could be sacked in the process, but playmaking a receiver to run a streak and lobbing up a last-second improvised touchdown is one of the greatest feelings ever. There was also defensive playmaker, which allowed you to shift your secondary towards one side of the field or quickly change from a pass defense to a run defense with a simple swipe of the stick. Some minor tweaks many would probably miss include changes to play action. In 04, the camera would actually follow the running back on play action plays and essentially get tricked, which made the play more effective against humans. And the PS2 version of this game actually had online play. Running the ball in Madden 04 was awesome, as the offensive line actually seemed smart and would open up huge holes. And the fluidity of player movement and animations were fantastic for the time. Some of the catch animations in this game look very impressive, and suction tackling is not an issue here, unlike in modern Madden games. While player speed and change of direction lean towards the arcade side of things, you had full control over your players and never felt cheated by the game. Unless, of course, you were playing your friend who was running circles around you with Michael Vick.
Yep.
Pretty much every decision you made in gameplay had a realistic risk and reward, such as blitzing, fitting a ball into tight coverage, and play action, for example. Playing the CPU was actually challenging, and this helped the replay value tremendously. The number one reason to buy Madden 04 wasn't the gameplay, however, it was the new Owners Mode. At the time, NFL 2K4, NFL Fever, and NFL Game Day all had decent franchise modes, but Madden 04 took things to the next level. Notice what happens when there is competition? This is the Madden game that introduced all the off-season fun we miss today. The Owner Mode brought a business side to franchise mode, where every dollar mattered. You had to balance your salary cap, player happiness, fan happiness, attendance, ticket prices, and more. Dynamic attendance was in this game, and if your team wasn't performing well, fans would barely show up. If you're getting blown out, your fans might leave early. Loyalty had to be earned. Want to relocate? Build a new stadium completely from scratch, from the end zone art to midfield to the wall designs to the scoreboard to the press boxes. Then choose any name, any city, and any logo you want and design your new team branding from scratch. Design your own uniforms with different templates and colors of your choosing. Change your helmet stripe. Change your alternate uniform. Want to make extra money? Why not let a company sponsor your stadium? This is the Madden that introduced the ability to change hot dog prices, which I've noticed is something Ultimate Team players, streamers, and pro players like to make fun of on Twitter. It's kind of a meme that franchise diehards want to change the prices of hot dogs, rather than having EA actually improve the rest of the game, which is incredibly short-sighted and ignorant. When you lay out all the features that used to be in Madden games and are missing today in Madden 21, changing hot dog prices is likely at the very back of anyone's mind. But these Ultimate Team guys really want to silence that type of criticism and ridicule anyone who is rightfully asking for a deeper game than the shallow garbage we get today. And yes, I know, I'm getting off topic here, but I thought it was worth bringing up since this is the Madden that introduced the ability to change hot dog prices in the first place. You could also change the prices of beer, soda, and popcorn, and it actually had an impact on your team's sales. If you were playing well, fans would likely pay extra for concessions and you could make more money. But if you were a bad team struggling to bring fans into your stadium, having cheap concessions could go a long way. That's what the Atlanta Falcons did with their new stadium. You could also spend money on promoting your team through advertisements such as commercials or billboards to bring more fans in, but the key was that you needed to find success on the field to really make more money. It added a big strategy to franchise mode, which made it more enjoyable over the long term, especially when rebuilding a bad team. As your team improves or regresses, you'll find yourself changing those prices around in order to afford a relocation or simply bring in more fans. The game offered plenty of advice and detailed analysis of your financial situation as well. You had advisors who offered ideas on improving your situation, as well as graphs and charts showing your team's performance throughout the season in numerous categories. Of course, if this sounds overwhelming for some people, they can turn the owner mode off in settings and simply play through franchise mode in the traditional manner. There is nothing wrong with too much depth if it can be turned on and off, and back then Madden 04 was praised for it. Minicamp was added into franchise mode for the first year as training camp, which added activities and drills to improve your player attributes after the draft and before the regular season, rather than how Madden 21 completely skips from April to August. Minicamp is also a standalone game mode, which was also in previous Maddens, where you jump in and complete drills of varying difficulty levels with different teams and try to beat your high score. It's one of the most fun game modes I have played in a football game, and it's a real shame that it vanished into thin air. Another awesome mode that no longer exists is the 2-minute drill. You choose a team and an opposing team and then have 2 minutes to score as many points as possible. The game has high scores from John Madden and random other people that you try to beat. After you score a touchdown, instead of kicking off, you get the ball back at the 20-yard line. These short, high-score based game modes were awesome to pick up and play with friends, or if you just wanted to kill some time, and likely bring back a lot of nostalgia for those who remember playing them. It's crazy how much more there was to do in these older Madden games. Football 101 is a really informative, interactive tutorial with John Madden. Pick a team, pick a play, and John will break it down. Just watch.
Welcome to Football 101. If you don't know what a halfback off tackle is, then this mode is for you. Calling plays and reading defenses can make all the difference out there. So sit back, relax, and have fun. School is now in session. The strong I formation is a good power running formation. The halfback is lined up behind the quarterback, and the fullback is split to the side that the tight end is on. The strong I halfback blast play requires strong blocking by the offensive line. The center and left guard double team this guy right here. The fullback leads through the hole here and picks up this defender. The halfback takes the ball and looks to follow the fullback through the hole, but he can cut back to any other hole. Set! Hut! 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 One of the biggest advantages to running a shotgun is it enhances the quarterback's ability to read the defensive coverage by starting further back. In a normal shotgun formation, there are usually 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and 1 running back. The deep corner play is designed to spread out the defense. The slot receiver here is a primary target, and he's the guy that's running a corner route. You've got the wide receiver here running an out under the corner, so it has to be a shorter route. The halfback here stays in to pass protect, especially if it's a blitz. Drop the pass over the receiver's outside shoulder, and you could get a big gain. Set! Hut! Hut! Wow, you did everything right that time.
After playing through Madden 101 and learning the ins and outs of why plays work, you could actually create your own playbook with the fan favorite missing feature, Create a Play, which allowed you to design a formation and then create play art for it. This, along with Create a Team, was awesome for those with a creative side and gave players that much more to do. Again, another awesome feature that disappeared from Madden forever. This should have stayed, and while it would have been broken online, there's no reason it shouldn't have been available for offline play in single-player franchises. Madden cards were an awesome part of this game as well. Unlike with Ultimate Team, these card packs were incredibly easy to unlock in gameplay, didn't give you an unfair advantage in online games, didn't cost real money, and were actually fun to use. For example, there were cheat cards that let players throw in front of the line of scrimmage for a quarter, or have unlimited throwing range for one play. Of course, these cards didn't work online, but pulling a cheat out against your friend when they played at your house was hilarious. Collecting all cards for all of your favorite players and completing sets gave you a broader objective as you played the game and earned more points, and was a fun novelty addition to the game, rather than the predatory business practice it later became down the road with Madden Ultimate Team. Graphically, the game looks unique compared to later PS2 Madden games. The player models were more cartoony, but have a certain nostalgic charm to them. Animations looked great, and the game actually holds up well today, especially when emulated in a higher resolution as seen here. The commentary team of Al Michaels and John Madden was honestly not worse than what we have today, and sounds incredibly nostalgic, along with the awesome soundtrack featuring a mix of punk rock and underground hip-hop that really reminds you that the game is from 2003. As I mentioned before, the PlayStation 2 version of this game did in fact offer online play. You could choose a team and go head-to-head, or create or join an online tournament of up to 32 other players. Online play also had a ton of stats tracked, which let you scout an opposing player before playing them in a tournament. For 2003, it was a fantastic online experience. Madden NFL 04 is easily the most iconic Madden due to its cover athlete Michael Vick. At the time, he was taking the league by storm, as he was as much of a threat running the ball as he was passing. The game made him a complete monster who could run circles around defense and then throw an 80-yard bomb. But beyond Michael Vick, Madden 04 was the complete package and one of the greatest sports games ever made. The game makes Madden 21 look like trash, which is insane because this game is from 2003. At the time, Madden 04 was a must-buy, and today I still think that's the case, especially when you can find it for a few dollars used. Boot up your PlayStation 2, insert the Madden 04 disc, and take yourself back to a time when Madden, and football video games in general, were thriving. By the way, I am currently working on a new, improved, and updated version of my old Fall of Madden video, written from the ground up. I also have a video on the Fall of the FIFA series coming shortly. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing those videos, and thanks for watching.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, that's Madden 04, man. Man, that was some good-ass times, dude. Playing that game, as long as nobody wasn't playing with Michael Vick. If nobody was playing with Michael Vick, it was all good. If you was playing with Michael Vick, more than likely a fight was going to break out. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Don't ever play with Michael Vick on this game. Unless you want to get your head cracked open, you might want to choose another team. You can choose Tom Brady. I don't mind. You can choose fucking Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb. I don't mind. But if you choose the goddamn Atlanta Falcons with Michael Vick, I might cut you. You might get cut. You're gonna get your head bust open and you might get cut. Fucking around and finding out. But anyways, let's just go about doing for this one. I'll see you on the next video. Till then, peace out.